guys, it's Ryan from RLoco12 and EpicDroid.com, and we're here today with a quick look at the Poetic Affinity for the OnePlus 8 Pro. I am a huge fan of the Poetic Affinity. It's actually one of my all-time favorite cases. I really like the look of it, and I like the feel of it. I love the affordability, and I love the protection that it offers. The Poetic Affinity for the OnePlus 8 Pro comes in two different colors. Here we have the camo version, and then there's another version. It's a clear one with a black border around it. I wasn't able to get my hands on it for this review today, but I do have one here on the Galaxy S20. Or I should say this is almost the one that we have for the OnePlus 8 Pro. The other one has a black border, whereas this one has a clear one, but it kind of gives you an idea of what that case would look like. I really wish I could have gotten my hands on that one because I think it would have just looked amazing with the OnePlus 8 Pro, and it really would have shown off the look of the device. That being said, this case here also looks awesome, and I'm excited to be putting it on and showing it to you guys here today. So to put that on, we're going to go and we're going to flip it over here. Now, one thing you'll notice before we put that on is that there are some grooves as well as some textured patterns in here. What that does is that makes it so there's a little bit of extra impact resistance on the phone because you have these air pockets that help absorb that impact before it hits the device. So what happens is it hits the case, hits the softer TPU inside, then it hits that pocket of air, and then it'll finally hit your device. So of course you don't want it to hit your device, but it does provide that impact protection to help spread out the impact rather than having your device absorb all of it at once. To put it on, it works best if you start in the bottom left corner and move your way up to the top right. And then you push it on in and you're good to go. So as you can see there, it is a very snug fit. It fits very comfortably on the phone, and it's going to be staying on the phone pretty much for the life of the case. This is not just going to be randomly falling off. One thing you'll notice is that there is this raised lip here across the bottom as well as the top of the case. What that does is allows you to set that face down, and you can slide it around without having to worry about your screen getting scratched up. And then you'll see here up top that there is a little bit of a notch here in that little lip. What that does is it makes it so that when you're using the front-facing speaker, it's not going to be getting in the way of your sound. Now, another thing you'll notice here is I do have a screen protector on here. It's kind of hard to see it, but if you look really closely, you can see there that I do have that screen protector. Now, this case is screen protector friendly. It does go right up to the edge of the screen protector, and it doesn't push it up. So this is a case that I would definitely recommend if you want to put a screen protector on your phone. And I would highly recommend that in order to make sure that your device has the absolute most protection possible. Another thing you'll see here on this side is you'll see that there is a power button, and that power button doesn't have any issues working there. Then you'll have your little slider here, and as you can see here, it does have that little bit of a shallow edge right there. Makes it so you can reach in there with your finger or your thumb and have no issues using that slider. On this side here, we do have some slightly textured buttons for your volume up and your volume down, and as you can see, there's no issues using them. And then here up top, we do have a cutout for your noise canceling mic, and on the bottom, we do have cutouts for your USB-C charging port for your microphone as well as your speaker. And that cutout for the charging port is just the right size where you'll be able to fit just about any USB-C charger in there without any problems. But you don't have to actually worry about that because this case is just the right level of thickness where you can use it with a wireless charger, and it even supports Warp wireless charging. And then if you look at the back, you'll see that there is that textured area. It is a smooth texture, so it does feel a little bit slick. However, because of those little ridges that they have in there, it does make it so it gives you some additional gripping surface and makes it very easy to hold in the hand. That TPU around the edges here also provides that same additional grip. You will notice that there is an extra deep cutout here around your cameras, your flash, and your other sensors. That does provide some extra protection there so that if you're going to be dropping that, it's not going to be getting hit and it's not going to be getting damaged on the camera. And then just one last thing I want to point out is you do have these extra thick bumpers here in the corners, and those do wrap around and they do go up here on the back as well. That makes it so that if you're going to be dropping those, they hit that extra thick bumper, then they hit that pocket of air, and then they hit the phone, helping spread out that impact. But they are also raised bumpers so that you can go ahead and you could set that down on the back without having to worry about the case on the back getting scratched up. All in all, it's a really great case. I super like the look of it, I like the feel of it, and I like the protection that it offers. I would highly recommend it to anyone who is looking to protect their device in style. The case goes for $13 on Amazon. We'll have a link in the video description down below where you can order one for yourself. If you have any questions about the Poetic Affinity, about Poetic's other products, or about the OnePlus 8 Pro, please feel free to hit us up in the comment section and we'll reply as soon as we are available. If you've enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.